YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, August 18th. You can see we got a full slate of early day baseball Sunday going on today. Drop a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, because yesterday was a rough one. Guess what? You're going to have rough days in baseball. You look at it and go, damn, that was a bad day. And then you just move on because you can't do nothing about it. No use in stressing over it. So we have a new day. We have new games. We still got a ton of profit on the season. We're going to take those profits and try to make more profits starting now. Let's jump into that first game. All right, first game, Miami, New York. New York is a pretty heavy favorite. 8.5 is the total. We're going to refresh the weather, and we're going to see, scroll up, there it is. It's going to be a nasty one here for New York. It's 13 miles an hour, storming, 63% chance of rain all throughout the game. Should be a fun one. Let's pop over here. 60% Murphy based on what the team's done so far this year. 2.7, 210 average from Miami in the last three. That's 23rd for both categories. Mets 5.7, 260. That's 5th and 7th. Advantage goes to the Mets with the bats. Looking over at the actual pitchers, Belozzo's going out there for Miami. Dude has been good in his last two starts, just not giving up nothing. And then got blew up against Boston. So he hasn't faced the Mets yet. So we'll see what happens. Blackburn going out there for the Mets. It's not been good since he showed up from Oakland. I mean, Oakland teed off on him last time because it's his foreign pitcher. They knew what they were going to do. So let's look at the props. Look at some history. See what we got. Let's go Belozzo first. Belozzo history. Nothing. Mets versus righties. I mean, they're still good against everybody, but they prefer lefties. Well, some do. Some are actually preferring righties now. So nothing really bad stands out there. Let's look at any actual props. Hits 5.5 against the Mets. I might. This dude's been so good for 2 games now. I'm concerned. I don't really want to go against him, but yeah, it's only been 5 games all season, but still. Let's pop over here. Blackburn was terrible last game, so what is this? Why do we only have half the team showing? That's crazy. All right, whatever. Against righties, you can see the history. Not much there. Wonder why that was a thing. Okay. Strikeouts is 4.5 against Miami, who was only 16th for once. That's fun. I don't really trust him to get this many, though. I mean, we're not going to bet on dudes just to bet on dudes. This ain't happening. That's very striped. I don't like that. Earned runs, 2.5 against Miami. Walks. Now, he does give up some. Let's look 2024. Whole season, literally half the games he gives up a walk. Go to the props. The bats. Lots of green bats over here. A lot of bases. A whole lot of bases. Lindor, Fortes, Berger, Bride, and Hill are all HRR pretty good. Going against Belozzo and Blackburn. I almost want to take Berger again, because Berger's been working out so nicely. And Blackburn just isn't a good pitcher. I do not know why they traded for him. He just isn't that good. So I think, yeah, there's a lot of Miami dudes on here you could pick from. I want to take Burgers. We're going to keep riding the Burger boy. That's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to go Burger over 1.5 HRR. We're taking our HRR today. 70%. It's minus 120 out there. Yeah, we're going to take that. For the side itself, we're not. I don't trust the Mets because I don't think Blackburn's that good. I'm not taking the Miami. I'm not going to take a side, a total nerfy. No, we're going to take Burger HR next game. All right, next we got Boston and Baltimore. Baltimore's a slight favorite at home. 9 is your total. Weather again, even worse than the last one. Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's just bad weather every single one I go to. Everyone's having bad weather, but we'll look at each one individually. Again, 50% rain, wind blowing out 9. It's not going to be a good day for many games today. So 48% Nerfy, 6 runs versus 5.3. That's 4th and 6th advantage. Boston slightly. 279, 288. That's 5th and 4th. The bats are the same. Both bats are hot. The over is 9. If the pitchers are kind of trash, we're going to be taking an over. So let's dig a little deeper. Cutter Crawford's going out there, and dude likes to hand out runs like candy on Halloween night to kids in the neighborhood because he just dishes it out. You can see. Hasn't faced Baltimore, though. Suarez has not been doing that. He's stingy. He don't want to give out candy. No, he's the one that turns the lights off, makes the house real dark so nobody sees he's home on Halloween. He's that type. So yeah, so hasn't faced Boston recently, so I would give Baltimore the advantage based on the pitching. Let's go to here. See what we got. Anybody stand out? Nope, nothing there. Nothing stands out. Yoshida's 326 for the season. Pretty good. Quiet 326 too. Hits 4.5, no. Earn run strikes. Strikeouts new. Earn runs, up and down, so up and down. Been great last 2 games though. And walks, no walks. Let's go to Cutter. Cutter. Oh, Cutter. A lot of red though. They I mean, Santander likes them. 364 and 11 at bats. Okay, are you over here though? Are you over here? It's all Boston dudes. Where's Baltimore? There's a couple Baltimore, but it's mainly Boston in the top 10. That ain't okay. That's a weird one. Let's see. No one else really stands out. Gunnar has a home run, and that's all he's done. He has a home run. That's all he's done. A lot of 2s. Gunner's right at 300, but nothing stands out. Okay, I've seen enough. I've seen it. Strikeouts have gone down. Nice little downslope. Hits have gone down. But his earned runs, his earned runs are down. But I mean, his hits are down, but his earned runs are through the roof still. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Walks. Do we just fade Cutter today just because Baltimore's offense is 4th and 6th in runs? I think that might be the move. I think that's what we're doing. We're going to keep it really simple today. If it looks like, okay, we're going to fade this guy. Offered over 2.5 earned runs. He's getting in there like some of those pitchers that just terrible nonstop. It's 5 straight games now. He's given at least 4 earned runs. And when he faced him on May, he gave up 5. So, yeah, we're going to rock with that. Cutter, over 2.5 earned runs. Are we taking a side? Hell no. Am I taking a Nerfy? Hell no. Am I taking a total, though? Hell no. We're going to take Crawford over 2.5 earned runs. Next game. All right, next up, Seattle and Pitt. Seattle's a pretty heavy favorite on the road. 8 is your total. Your weather is garbage, as you can see. Let's pop here. 52% Nerfy. Weather's garbage everywhere today, so it's breaking news if it's not garbage, so with any of these games so far. 2.0 versus 4.7. That's 28th versus 9th. Pittsburgh's offense is actually scoring runs. Good job, guys. They scored 7 yesterday. 7-2. Buck 49 versus 250. That's 30th for Seattle. It can't get worse than 30th. And Pittsburgh is 250. They're 8th. So yeah, Pittsburgh gets all the advantages with the bats. And then they're both tied at 26 at 10.7 strikeouts in the last 3. So we might have a K prop in there too. Let's look at the pitchers. Today we got Kirby. He's going out there, and he had a rough one last time. He put up a double-double. 12 and 11, then 6 earned runs, and then only 5 strikeouts, 7 and 3 before that. And these were Detroit. He faced Detroit, and that happened. Now he's facing Pittsburgh, who actually has an offense. Ooh, who knows? Okay. And Woodford's going out there for Pitt, and you can see he's been good. Can't complain. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good numbers overall. So he's not a strikeout dude though, and he's a starter, kind of. 1.1, 2.6. They're working him in. I get it. But still, it's just weird. So he did 6 last time though, so he should hopefully go 6 again. So let's look at this. We want some history on these dudes here. Load it up. Let's go Woodford first. We got a little, not much data there. Seattle versus righties. Oh, we got some hundreds, low 2s. No, I mean, he's the highest one. It's not going to be a good day, probably, I'm guessing. So let's look at props. Hits 4.5 for Woodford. I don't think they'll get that. But I don't, under 4.5? Ooh, I don't know if I want to bet that. Ooh, that's just, that feels weird. It feels grimy. Strikeouts 3.5. I'll see. 3.5? You're not really a strikeout dude, are you? In the whole season? No. Yeah, no. I need more information from you. Kirby has tons of information. That's great, though. History. De La Cruz has a home run and 6 at-bats. Hayes has a home run and 3 at-bats. Pittsburgh versus righties. We got 100, 300. Yeah. Watching him just crush the Nerf yesterday was like, okay, I watched 1 inning of baseball, and then I was like, all right, focus on what I'm doing here. Okay. So, all right, that's enough. It was one of them days. It was fun though. I don't care. As long as if I get to watch sports and bet on them and make money some days, hey, I'll take it. It's fun. So it's just like UFC was great yesterday. I watched every single fight, ended up profiting at the end of the night thanks to my little parlays here and there. Oh, so fun. So fun. It's all about entertainment. So let's look at this stuff. Outs. He has gone downtrend last 3. Strikeouts. Why are you so iffy recently? You used to be so consistent, but you're not consistent. Now, you're consistently giving up more hits though. I don't like that. But you're facing Pittsburgh, who likes to hit the ball now. Oh, I'm not liking them. Let's go here. Tellas and Bart bases? No, not taking these. No, I'm taking something over here. We're throwing pity in the money line. That's for sure. Pittsburgh's going in the money line parlay today. Pitts money line parlay piece. Don't care. Seattle can't hit the ball. Pittsburgh can. That's all I need to do. Aren't they underdogs? Hold up. Plus 140. What? Yeah, that's all I'm taking today. I'm taking Pittsburgh to win the game because these numbers don't make sense. None of it makes sense. Pittsburgh wins the game. Moving on to the next one. Next up, Washington, Philly. Philly, heavy favorite, 9.5. Looking over at some weather. Let me give you a guess what it's going to be like. Oh, I don't know. Garbage. Yep, that's it. Every game, weather's not going to be too good right now. So let's see, 54% nerfy based on what they've done this year. 4-game streaks for both teams. One just going in the wrong direction. So 2 runs versus 7 runs. That's 28 versus 2. 212 versus 346. I mean, I know Philly's on the ban list for a lot of teams. They probably should be. But, I mean, with these stats, I mean, can't man. So, I mean, look at them. You can't man right there. So, well, let's dig a little bit deeper because today we got Irvin versus Walker. Let me pull these up real quick. Get there. Okay. Jake Irvin's going out there for Washington, and he's been, I mean, up and down, not terrible, not amazing. So Walker, that's not good. First thing I saw was that. But yeah, they're both giving up runs. It's 9.5. That's probably why. I think therefore, let's pop over here. Oh, I guess we're going Irvin first. Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's go Irvin first. Ooh, you got some at bats. Okay, anything look good? Remuto has a home run. No one else has a home run for Philly. Interesting. And this is like a couple games worth. Hey, okay. Philly versus righties. We got a lot of higher numbers. We got 300, another 300, got 100. Ugh. But a lot of good, yeah, some good averages overall. Let's look at some just strikeouts. Are you going to give me a strikeout today? Okay. 4.5 against Philly. How do they strike out? Philly, Washington, neither one does. So we're not taking a strikeout prop because the 4.5, nope, pass. Pause. Moving on. Let's go to Walker now. Walker, what you got for me? A lot of red. Righties. Let's see. Washington versus righties. We got 375. Call it has just been showing out recently, has he not? Call's been a beast. Outside of that, we got 385, 300. I mean, we got some hundreds, but we got some 300s to cancel them out. So just strikeouts here too. What is up with this game? But 3.5 for him too. Now Washington doesn't strike out much, so that concerns me. He's never done head to head. For the whole season, he's gone over every game but 2, and it was against the Mets and Arizona. And it's only 5. But the most he's ever had was 7. He usually hits 4. That seems like a sweat. Do I really want to sweat a strikeout today for 3.5? I don't think I do. Look at the bats. We got Rojas, Call. I just said Call is a beast, and Call has been doing good. So I guess what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it. I'm going to take Call over 1.5 HR. I'm just going to say, I spoke it into existence. So that's what we're doing. I'm taking Call. Don't take his bases. 2 bases? Nah, we'll take the HR. We're going to take the safer. We're going to drink some juice on this one. That's okay. Profits are profits. We'll take them. So Call, HRR. Now, am I going to put Philly in the money line parlay? I mean, yeah, I am. Yeah, the banned people can say, oh, Philly's banned, like they should be. Me, I think the Yankees might be banned. That's my personal ban list. You see how trash they've been playing all season? Yes, somehow they win. I don't know how that works. So I'm going to throw Philly in the parlay. Pittsburgh, Philly. We're going to have a Pennsylvania parlay so far. See who we can add to that next game. All right, next up, Kansas City and Cincinnati. KC. Oh, it's actually a pick 'em in this one. Okay, 9.5 is the total. Weather is trash. Still, no matter where you go, trash. It's the weather. I've not seen a good one yet. So 56% nerfy based on what they've done. KC's offense is through the roof. 8 runs at a 336 average in the last 3 games. That's first and second. Cincy has not been having a good time with them. 3.7, 240. That's 19th and 13th for Cincy. So yeah, clear advantage goes to Kansas City in this one. Let's look over at who is going to be throwing the ball to them. That will be Brady Singer and Andrew Abbott. Help if I had already had it set up. So we got to get rid of the old guys, bring in the new ones. There we go. We'll start with Singer for KC first. Singer has not had his last start was rough against Minnesota. Boston got him for 10 hits, but only 4 scored. It should have probably been more. Before that, pretty good. Abbott's going out there for Cincy. He gave up 6 to Miami. Good game against St. Louis. Pretty good game against San Fran. So I would say the pitchers are pretty. They're both inclined to give up runs. Let's be honest. Let's go up here. We're going to Singer. Let's look at some history for him. Show me the history. France, 14 at bats, 240. Candelario, 368, 19 at bats. Who's over here? Stevenson and Bobby Witt. Of course, Bobby Witt's there. Okay. Ellie's never faced him. Okay, that's about it. And Ellie's the only one that has a decent average. Everybody else is in like the low 2s or 1s. Not too good. Props hits 5.5. Not when I just showed you the whole team struggling to hit the ball. Strikeouts 5.5. You're not a strikeout dude though. You just don't feel like. Yeah, see, you peaked a couple times, but it's like it was Oakland. You're not a. I don't want to sweat you strikeouts today. I'm just not feeling it. Earned runs have went 0-0. Bam, skyrocket. Walks. You're never consistent in walks. You're just not consistent, dude. You're just the most inconsistent pitcher. I swear. Abbott, we'll see what you got. You got anything for me? 0 for 7 for DeJong and Renfroe is 0 for 2. Okay. Against lefties, who does what? Witt's 349. I almost got to take Witt just because he's so good on just good, period. He's getting to that level of like, okay, are you the best player in baseball? You're top 5. I don't care. You're top 5 in my mind. But are you the best? Because, yeah. People are going to say Judge because, oh, Judge has more home runs and yeah, he gets walked a lot. Yeah, I agree. Judge is top 2. So probably them two. Soto's there too, but yet the Yankees pitching is. Anyways, I digress. Hitting against KC. I'm taking KC offense somehow. I just don't know how I want to take their offense yet. So anything standing out saying take me. Because I could take Bobby Witt here. I could take Abbott to give up hits. I could take Abbott to give up 3.5. 3.5? Come on. Hits for the whole season has gone over 46% of the time. Sometimes the most he's given up was 8. I could even pop over here, take team props to go KC team total, which is 4.5 with a little bit of juice. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Yep. So we're gonna take KC team total over 4.5. I think in this one we gotta rock with the offenses too. What is the total? 9.5? I don't know if I trust Cincy to get there, to be honest. So I'm just going to take Kansas City over 4.5 team total. Nothing else in this one, and move on to the next game. All right, we got Arizona and Tampa. And the one area where the weather's beautiful, because I live in Tampa, I know it's going to be beautiful weather today, but they're in a dome, so weather doesn't matter here. So 7.5 is your total. It is slight favorite Arizona. So we look at this. Somehow Tampa's won these 2 games. I mean, I had Arizona twice in my line parlays, and they have just ruined it twice. I don't know what's going on in this game. So 5.3, 230 for Arizona. That's 6 and 18th, but you can see they have fallen off a cliff against Tampa. Tampa all of a sudden is breaking out. 4 for 243. That's 16th and 12th. So, but I mean, one's going down, one's going up. So it's a weird one. So you can see. Let's look over at the pitchers today. Merrill Kerr and Rasmussen. All right. Bring these guys down. Here we go. Let's go Kelly first since he's the road guy. He pitched 1 game since April and then was the 11th, 3-2 for 5 innings. Pretty good game. Cannot complain. Only struck out 2. Okay, notable. Rasmussen went out there. Rasmussen is a reliever, and he has pitched a total of 5 innings this year. And 1 inning, he got roughed up against Baltimore. So it's a bullpen game. That's always a fun one. And let's pop up here. See who we have. Oh, I actually do have some props for Rasmussen. I like that. Okay, let's do it first. What's his history? He's got a home run at 10 at bats, a lot of nothing. Arizona versus righties. They're good both sides of the plate. There's nothing that stands out. He's at 300 now, but nothing really stands out. Strikeouts is 2.5 in his Yeah, last year he hit it over every game he pitched. This year he's hit nothing. So okay, he hit 2 in his last game, I believe it was. So yeah, so all right, come over here. I'm not looking props at the reliever for real, but just wanted to see Kelly. Not much stats. Tampa versus righties. We got some low twos. We got some ones. 375 randomly, but the dude doesn't play. Okay, strikeouts, hits, earned runs, walks, maybe walks. I mean, let's zoom out. Okay, let's do last year. Maybe walks, maybe. I don't know. Part of me just wants to leave this game alone, just completely, because yeah, look, all these Arizona dudes, but they have been struggling against Tampa for some reason. What? This is a weird one. Like Carroll's 90% HRR, but yeah, they can't win games. Like I just I don't know. This is a weird one. I'm going to completely pass on this one because Arizona's already got me twice. I don't like that. I'm not betting them a third. I'm not betting Tampa because they're just not that good. So, yeah, they're 500, but I'm passing next game. All right, next up, we got Chicago and Houston. And I know some of you were sweating yesterday when you saw the White Sox go up 1-0. I knew you were because I saw it on Twitter. Some people were freaking out so bad. It was hilarious. Today, same story, same odds basically. Plus 320 Chicago, 8.5 is the over-under. They're in a dome, so no worry about the weather. 55% Nerfy, 2.7, 250 for Chicago. That's 23rd and 8th in the last three. Houston, 4 and 228. That's 16th and 20th. Bats are about the same. Nothing really stands out. Pitching, you got Valdez going out there. We know Valdez. This is a bad game for Valdez. 4 earned runs, bad game for him because he's just pretty good. Kai Bush has only pitched 2 games, but they've been 2 pretty good games. Can't complain. Good stuff. 6 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 innings each. Hey, I'll take it. Not bad. Pop over to the props. Valdez. I've already looked through these a little bit, and I see that Vaughn, 16 at bats, 375, a home run, and a 1.0. And he's over here at 80% on HRR. So yeah, Vaughn has made my list. Vaughn is going down there for over 1.5 HRR. I got to do it. Got to see it through. Let's keep looking. No one else is really standing out that I want to take, so we'll pass on those. Chicago against lefties. Vaughn's 300 for the season now, so that makes me feel a little bit better too. So looking at Kai Bush now, we look over at his stuff. Nothing there. Obviously, Houston versus lefties. We can see Jordan's 371. 341 for Altuve, 321. We got some high numbers for 3 of those dudes. Who else is on this list? Jordan. There he is. There, 2.5 HRR, 1.5 bases. Oh, and I might add him too. Because of, 371 for the season. Now, he only got 6 home runs against him, but still, over a 1 OPS is beautiful. I like to see that. So, Jordan, what do I want to take? Do I want Jordan bases or do I want Jordan 2.5 HRR? You know what? We're going to take that 2.5. Jordan. Varez. Over 2.5 HR. Getting them judge numbers in this game. I'll take it. Whatever. Don't care. I like it. Any other bats look good because nothing else really looked good over here. Altuve. Is Altuve out here too? He is not. Okay, good enough. I got 2 dudes. I'm good there. Obviously, I'm not going to take Houston in a parlay just because of principle. And do I want to bet the White Sox again? Nah, no. I know they're heavy favorites again, but I donated my unit yesterday. I don't want to donate another unit, so I'll just take Vaughn over 1.5 HRR and Alvarez over 2.5 HRR next game. All right, next up, Cleveland and Milwaukee. Pretty much slight favorite Milwaukee with an 8.5 total. It's in a dome again, so no worries about weather. Milwaukee in a 4-game winning streak, 54% Nerfy based on what they've done. 3.3, a $1.91 for Cleveland in their last 3 games. That's 20th and 28th. They're downtrending. That ain't good. Milwaukee is also downtrending. They're 4.3 and a $1.98 themselves. 11th and 25th. So both offenses struggling to hit the ball at all. That's a good sign. That's a good sign for a Nerfy. Yes, a Nerfy. We might take it. So let's look at the pitchers. We got Lively going out there. Lively's been, I mean, can't really complain too much. Not bad. And Colin Ray's going out there, and he got absolutely beat up last time. 10 hit 7 earning against the Doyas. And before that, Pittsburgh got him back then, but pretty good overall. I mean, these are both pretty decent pitchers against offenses that we see are below 200 in the last 3 games. That looks interesting. Let's pop up. Let's go up here. Let's look at some. Let's see if we can see some history. Maybe we get some more information. Ray history. We ain't got none. Okay. How is Cleveland versus righties? We got a bunch of 2s. A 297 for Quan. Quan below 300 is interesting. It's weird for him. No one's really standing out for righties. Okay, cool. Outs. 2 up and down. Strikeouts. Neither team strikes out much, do they? Milwaukee does, but. Not taking strikeouts against Cleveland. You crazy. I would never. You can see it, but I would never take those. Hits, been consistent at bam to 10. That's a no. I'm going to pass on that one. Earned runs, 7's a bunch of, yeah. Can't do it. Don't like any of that. All right. Lively. Ooh, that was a lot of green. We'll come back to that. I like that. We want lively now. That's what we want. History, a lot of red, but there is 1 home run and 5 at bats for that dude. Against righties, Milwaukee is pretty good against righties, but these are mid 2s. There's nothing like, 350 like we saw last game, like none of that stuff. 304 is the best, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's look at the props. Oh, it drops off 2 in a row. I hate that. For the whole season, yeah, it's been so consistent and just dies. I don't like that. Strikeouts, it's gone down. Oh, this has not been good ones. Earned runs, walks back to back 4, 1.5. How are you for the whole season? You're averaging 1.1 the whole season per game. And you're going against Milwaukee. Milwaukee is striking out a ton, though. That's my only thing. They're going to chase. That's them chasing balls. I don't like that. Let's go to bats. We have 1 bat, and it's Mr. Adams. Okay. How are you this season? Let's look. You're going against Lively. Let's look. Let's dig a little deeper. Have you ever faced him? Yeah, you're 1 for 8. Okay. All right. That's not good. Okay. Well, never mind. I thought about taking him, but not with that stat. Can't do it. So this one, it's ugly. I mean, let's have fun. It's the weekend. I'm taking the Nerfy. Let's do it. Let's ride the Nerfy. What's the total? 8.5. I haven't taken an under total forever just because, I don't want to. We're going to take the Nerfy though. 6 simple outs. What could go wrong? I mean, come on. It's simple. So it's always simple, right? Nerfy, next game. Let's go. All right, next up, Dodgers, Cardinals. Dodgers slight favorite. 8 is the number. And guess what? We have decent weather for once. First game where there's no weather to worry about because it's going to be nice. A nice day overall. 49% Nerfy based on what they've done this year. 4.3 for both teams. That's 11th in the last 3 games. 248 for the Dodgers, 267 for St. Louis. That's 10th and 6th. So no real advantage in offense in this one, and neither team strikes out much. Pitchers, we got Mr. Kershaw going out there. We can see he's been, pretty good. It's Kershaw. I don't have to say much, And then Sonny Gray is going out there for St. Louis, who he's been struggling as of late. I mean, 2 is a great game for him. Most likely it's going to be 5 or 6. So, yeah, none of those are the Dodgers either. So let's pop up here, see if we got anything to look at. We'll start over with Kershaw. A lot of red, obviously. Arenado's got 2 home runs and 23 at-bats. That's fun. But his average is only 261, so take that what you will. Pham is terrible. Well, I'm sorry. Contreras is even more terrible. Okay. All right, against lefties. I mean, none of these numbers are great. Goldie's the highest one at 287. Okay. Hits 4.5. No strikeouts. 4.5. How many innings he pitched? How many innings he pitched last game? He pitched for 5.2. Okay. I mean, I think he shoves. I think he has a great game. I don't know if he hits 5 strikeouts though. He's only gone over in his few games this year. He's only gone over. Well, he has gone over 3 out of 4. And this was San Diego, who San Diego just doesn't strike out much. Philly, Milwaukee, and San Fran. Oh, end of last year, he tailed off too. He was a beast for a minute, but then, huh? You know. But St. Louis is number 2 in strikeouts. So what am I looking at? No, I can't. I can't do it. All right, let's pop over Sonny Gray. What you got, Sonny Gray? Anything stand out for us? Ooh, Freeman. But Freeman is Freeman playing? I gotta see. I gotta see what happened there. So, but that looks good. So that's the only one that looks good. No one else. Otani's 0 for 1. Nothing else. Mookie's 286. No home runs. A lot of nothing on here. Righties, we got 300 for them, obviously. 288, 394, 294. Yeah, you get it. They're pretty good. Strikeouts, 5.5. I mean, the Dodgers only strike out 7.3 a game, 5.5 for the whole season. You've hit this 86% of the time, and the 3 you didn't was against Miami, Colorado, and Philly. What? This number feels low. Why is it so low? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'll bite. I'll bite the hook. Come on, reel me in. I'll take it. So, all right. So hits, earn runs, walks, outs. Yeah, I'm gonna take that strikeout prop for sure. And then we have there's Nolan again. Oh, there's Nolan again. Okay, hold up. Let's come back. Let's look again at Nolan real quick. What was it? What was your stuff? 261, but he's got 2 homers. He's 826. That's not that good. I'm looking more at the home runs. I shouldn't be looking at that. I should be looking at the. Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone. But yeah, some are gonna take this. I'm not taking a side. Everything's too equal. Pitching is both pretty good. I'm just gonna take Gray to get over 5.5 strikeouts. Oh, strikeouts. And then we'll just move to the next game. Next up, Toronto and Chicago. The Cubs are minus 185. 5.5 is the total. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. Weather. All right, this is why. Okay, we saw this 2 weeks ago. The wind's blowing in 16 miles an hour. It's going to affect it apparently. And they overhit in that series 2 out of 3 times. Easily hit. So, fun. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be a fun one. All right, 59% nerfy based on what they're doing this year. 5.3 versus 3.3. That's 6th and 20th advantage Toronto. 231, a $1.83. That's 17th and 29th advantage Toronto. And strikeouts 29th versus 3rd. Toronto strikes out a lot. So pitchers. Bowden Francis is going out there today. So. Fun little stat they show on ESPN. They show ground balls and fly ball outs. You can see how they do. And strikeouts. You see how they get their outs. And yeah, you can see he's only pitched in 5.15. You can see what he's done. He's technically a reliever that they're making a starter, but they haven't upgraded him to an actual starter title yet. So, but he's pretty good. I mean, these are good numbers. So, fly ball 8, 8, 7. He's more of a fly ball dude. So yeah, that can affect, I'm sure, a little bit. And then Shota's going out there again. He was also there for the last time that this was an issue. Oh, and it was Minnesota. You see what he did. He had 7 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned, 10 Ks, 8 fly balls. That was the game, one of the games right there. And it's 7-3, and the total was 6. Yeah. See how much the win actually matters. We'll see. Let's go to the props. Bowden Francis. History, a lot of red, a lot of nothing. Cool. Against righties, you see the Cubs are struggling. The Cubs are just struggling out. Everyone's struggling that actually plays. So it's 4.5 strikeouts. Cubs aren't striking out much, I don't think. 6.3 for 3rd. Yeah, they're not striking out. So we're not looking at that. Walks. He doesn't walk many. And outs. He's very up and down. Even though it's only 6 games, he's up and down. So nothing for Bowden. Let's go to Shota. No history. Toronto versus lefties. Ooh. Those are some ugly numbers. Look at 111110101. Some binary code is ugh. Then we got, Vladdy's pretty good. But yeah, and then Varshaw's pretty good. Yeah, but everybody else is just straight garbage. Ugh. Okay. 5.5 hits. Strikeouts are. Yeah, Toronto's striking out a ton, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, what's the number? 5.5? Yuppers. I'm gonna add that one. We're gonna say Shota over 5.5 Ks. I feel great about this one. I love this one. Yep. Runs 1.5, and he's gone over. Yeah. Walks. Under walks might be a play. Under, I mean, he's 184. You're paying some heavy juice, but he's only gone over 1.5, 3 times this entire year. So, ooh, that's a play for the walk people. 84. Maybe find another walk to parlay with. Might be a play. Might be the move. And outs, he's very up and down. So I like the strikeouts. I'm going to rock with that just because of how much Toronto strikes out, obviously. Let's look at the bats. See what they got. Anything. HRR, bases. I don't like any of those. I mean, anybody want to take it under a 5.5? Anyone? Anyone want to? If you're taking the under in this, put in the comments. I want to see someone actually take the under in this one. Tell me if you do. Because no, never again. Never. I almost want to take the over out of pure principle. And guess what? It is Shota. He should shut them down. So when people can have your day, I get you. I'll follow you. Have your day. I want Shota to strike everyone out. So Shota strikeouts next game. All right, next up, Minnesota and Texas. Pretty much a pick 'em. HRLotto. It's in a dome. Basic stuff. 55% nerfy. 4 runs, $1.98 for Minnesota, 16th and 25th in the last 3 games. Texas, 2.3, 233. That's 27th and 15th in the last 3 games. Advantage Texas in the average, advantage Minnesota in the runs. They kind of cancel out. The offenses are about equal. And they're both right at 8 on strikeouts. Nothing too important there. Pablo's going out there for Minnesota. And Pablo's pretty good. And Pablo's really, I mean, every game on the screen you can see has been good. So he hasn't faced Texas. Molly's going out there for Texas. He's pitched twice now. 5 innings and 4.2, and I mean, not bad either. Pretty decent. Okay, but it's only 2 games, so we don't really have much of a sample size, do we? Maybe we can look a little bit less, see what we have. Do we have any history? We have some history. Santana's got him a home run and 5 at-bats, but that's about it. Against righties, I mean, he's not that good, though. 218. You want good, you want Miranda against righties. Then the rest of the Twins lineup is just kind of average. Hits, strikeouts, earned runs. Yeah, we're looking at whole. Yeah, you're showing me 23 too. I want this season. Okay, so these 2 strikeouts, earned runs, walks. Yeah, 2 is. I need more. I need more data. I need more information. Let's go Pablo. Let's see what Pablo can show us. Pablo. Ooh. Okay, Sager. 6 at-bats, 3 home runs. What? I don't even care if you're on this list. You're going on my thing. I don't care where you are, how far down I have to go to find you. There you are. 50%. Yeah, guess what? When you're this good against somebody, I don't care what you've done. Sager over 2.5 HR. Is that what is it? 2.5, right? It was. I just saw it. There. No, it's 1.5. Even better. I thought it was 1.5. It probably should be. I mean, hell, what's his home run? Let me come down here. Sager home runs at 30%. Means 3 out of 10, last 10, he's hit a home run. You can get plus 370 at FanDuel. Yeah, I might, yeah. Yeah. I might officially put that as a play. That's crazy. All right, come back to life a little bit. Let's back up. Let's stand out. Garcia's at 375, but 8 at-bats. Yeah, Garcia, you on this list? Who is on this list? Castro, Jones, they're all bases. Blech. There's Garcia right there, 1.5. I want to do it. I almost want to do it. Oh, I almost want to do it. We'll stick with Sager. We'll stick with Sager because that's just ridiculous. We'll just stick with that. Okay. Against righties. Hey, Garcia's not that great against righties. 216 is not good. Yeah, cool. Strikeouts, hits, nope. Earned runs, nope. Walks, nah. Still walk people will like that. And up and down. And we saw the bats. I don't like any of these, so for me personally, I'm gonna take Sager to get over 1.5 HR and also put him. I shall sprinkle some home run lay with him later for sure. With some other people, I'm sure. So next game. All right, next up, San Diego, Colorado. San Diego, pretty heavy favorite. 11.5 is the total. The weather's looking all nice. Pretty nice day. Eventually, some clouds and maybe some rain roll in. Wind in at 4. Not really worth mentioning. Let's see, 46% NRP based on what they've done this year. 6.3 versus 4.7. That's third and ninth in runs. Advantage San Diego. 321 versus 230. That's third and 18th. Advantage San Diego. So San Diego has the advantage in the bats. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Let's look at the pitchers. We got Musgrove going out there for San Diego. And I mean, his first start since May, he went 4 innings, 2 hits, pretty good. Can't complain. That was against Pittsburgh. Yeah, you see Pittsburgh's offense has been pretty good recently. So Blaylock is going out there for Colorado. First game with them since he got acquired. 5.2, 6 hits, 3 earned. Not a bad game, especially for a Rocky pitcher. Can't complain overall. So, and he faced San Diego literally on June 20th. It was only 1 inning, but hey, cool, whatever. So, let's go to props, see what we got, see if we can see some histories. Let's go Blaylock first. Any history? Nothing. Okay, cool. San Diego versus righties. They love righties. All these numbers are green. They're all mid twos. We got some low threes. Yeah, they like hitting them. So, strikeouts, hits, earned runs. It's only 1 game. What are we going to look at? We can't find nothing here. So, yeah. So, all right, let's go to Musgrove. Let's see what you got for us, buddy. Oh, McMahon, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, a 1.2, and 14 at bats. Toglia and Rogers are the only 2 over here. Where's McMahon? Are you on the screen? I have to scroll below 50%. Yeah, not worth it. Can't do it. No one else. Oh, Blackman just randomly at 450 and 20 at bats. Were you over here? How far? Blackman. You're not on here. Okay. Well, interesting. Okay, let's go up here. Righties. I mean, Colorado's average of some of these. None of these are. Some are decent numbers. Some are low, but nothing over 300. Nothing impressive. Hits has gone down. We want the whole 2024. He's pitched 1 game since. Strikeouts. It's not really a strikeout, dude. Earned runs and walks. Nothing really stands out there. I don't like either of these. I damn sure don't like that total of 11.5. I lean San Diego to win, especially. But then, I mean, I just don't like this game. I mean, I can see why San Diego's favored, and they should probably win, but I don't want to put them in a parlay. So there's nothing I really want to bet on. Blaylock had 1 good game. Let's see what he does. So I'm gonna pass on this one. Pass. Next game. All right, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Angels. Atlanta, pretty heavy favorite. 9 is your total. We are in Los Angeles, so we have some weather we can look at. There we go. Pretty good day. Can't complain. Overall, wind blowing out 6. Nice day. 64% nerfy base what they've done this year. 4.3, 240 in the last 3 for Atlanta. That's 11th and 13th. They are trending up. Angels are trending about the same. 2.7, 213. That's 23rd and 21st. So advantage Atlanta with the bats. Yesterday, the final score was 11-3. So you can see Atlanta popped off a little bit. So Angels are striking out a ton. 11.3. Huh. Interesting. But now you're facing Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton, can you strike out people? Let's see. You did last game. You got 8. 3. I mean, that was a rough game against Milwaukee. But outside of that was kind of a rough game too. So, Jack K. I still can't say it. I'm not going to try to say it. Yeah. Nope. I will butcher that hard. Cannot. Terrible game. And bad game. Terrible. Better. Okay. So you get to face Atlanta now. See how that works out for you. So Morton and JK. Someone call him JK. JK here. See history done. Righties. How does Atlanta hit the righties? Nobody. Azuna's at 300. No one else is even close. That's a typical Atlanta offense this year. That's what you expect. Hits 5.5. I mean, I kind of lean over 5.5 here. Strikeouts. No. Earn runs, walks, outs. 23 outs last time. Yeah, 7.2. Yeah. Does Atlanta? Do I want to bet Atlanta off? That feels sticky. That feels nasty. Ugh. Oh, that's like leftovers found in the back of the fridge nasty. Just trying to bet Atlanta offense. Okay. All right, let's go to Morton. Morton got strikeouts, right? Tell me. Ooh, a lot of zeros. I'm liking this. Nothing's really standing out. No one really hits good for. Okay. Outs is very up and down, but strikeouts? He's not really a strikeout dude, is he? 50% of the time he's hit over 5.5 this year. And now he's facing the Angels, who, as we see, are 11.3, 29th, and they struck out 15 times yesterday. So, yeah, I'm going to rock with it. Morton over 5.5 Ks. Got to go with it. That's a 50-50. Yeah, we'll rock with it. We'll lean with it. Let's go last 10 again. Strikeouts, hits, earned runs, walks. Yeah, no. To the bats. There's Ozuna. Huh. I'm not. Only one I really would do is maybe Ozuna, but I already got Morton. I'm okay with that. I'm not taking a side. I don't trust Atlanta. I am not betting on Atlanta offense. Just say it. I just can't do it. So for me personally, I'm gonna take Morton to get 5.5 strikeouts. You saw the stats. I'm taking that, and we're gonna move on to the next game. Next up, San Fran, Oakland. San Fran, pretty moderate favorite on the road. Technically on the road, not much of a travel. 8.5 is your total. Weather is nice, no precipitation. Wind blowing out 8, pretty nice day. 61% nervy based on what they've done. Oakland's won 2 in a row now. That's fun. 2.7 versus 3.3. That's 23rd and 20th. Both offenses in the bottom 10 in runs. 232 and 247. That's 16th and 11th, but both trending down in batting average. That's 129 and 214 yesterday. So, I mean, no slight advantage. Oakland in both categories, slight. And then strikeouts. Oakland's not striking out. Third at 6.3. Who is this Oakland team? That was San Fran 19. However, Oakland, we're going to test that number today because you're facing the man, the myth, the Snellzilla. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's all I gotta say. And then JP Sears is going out there. Woo. Yeah, see what they do. I mean, his last 3 games, he's been good. Cannot complain, except for that game against Houston. So outside of those, look at those. Pretty good numbers. So let's look at props. Oh, tell me I get Snell at a nice cheap number on strikeouts, because I know Oakland's not striking out, but Snell's a different beast. So let's look at the history first. Okay, 2 for 10 for Angelo. That's it. Okay, against lefties, how does Oakland do? Well, Rooker does good. Angelo was really good. A lot. Some just don't do good. Okay. Outs, he has consistently, slowly crept back up into the 6 innings. I mean, 200. Yee. Oh, that's like, okay, I'm gonna parlay that with another 200 and try to get like a plus, right at a straight bet, which is a good tactic. I like those too. Those are fun to do. I do that a lot in football. Take 200 money line favorites and put them together. Bang, straight bet to me. So, earn run, walk. What was your strikeouts? I kind of breezed over it. Okay. 8. Oh, I just saw it was 8.5. I'm just looking at the numbers like, why is there so much red? 8.5 against a team that's not striking out. This feels like schemes a couple days ago where everybody was taking the over still. I took the over 7.5. I feel justified, but he didn't come close. So we'll leave it alone. Yeah, we'll just leave it alone. Sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. So I won't. Steers history. Ew, Connor's got him a home run and a lot of nothing against lefties. San Fran loves lefties. It's just a fact. This is what they do. Lots of 300s on here. So hits 4.5. He's been good, but he has all these 9s. I think I'm taking San Fran. I'm taking Sears over 4.5 hits allowed, just because. Yeah, he's been good in these numbers, and even against San Fran, but they're facing him again for the second time in 3 weeks. Yeah. Let me get that over. I'll take that. I don't like he's getting consistent. He's getting consistent. Okay, so he's going to pitch a lot. Lots of opportunity for hits. Lots. I like that. Bats. Here we go. All Oakland, and then Encarnacion. I don't like any of that. So I'm not taking a side. I mean, yeah, Snell's pitching, but we see series is pretty decent. Can't complain there. All the numbers are Oakland on the screen. I'm gonna take Sears to give up at least 5 hits. That's all I'm gonna take. Next game. All right, Sunday night trash. We have New York versus Detroit. Kidding. Detroit's favored, and they should be because the GOAT is pitching. 7.5 is the total. Let's look a little bit at the weather, and we see that it is up until the game. It's not going to be good. Then maybe better during the game. Winds blowing out at 10. Let's look at this. 41% Nerfy based on what they've done this year. 4.3, 210 for New York. That's 11th and 23rd in the last 3, including 28th in both categories yesterday. Detroit 2 and a $1.96. That's 28 to 27. Scooble never gets runs for. I swear, he just never does. And both teams are striking out a good bit, which is always fun for a strikeout prop involving the GOAT. Let's look at the pitchers. Stroh's going out there. Let's see what Stroh's got up to. Toronto game wasn't good, but the rest of the games, I mean, yeah, you see what he's done. And the GOAT. Let's look at the GOAT. Yeah. Outside of this KC game, which we know KC has pop, pretty good. Now was Seattle. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to props. Let's have some fun. I'm going to be taking. Give me a good strikeout number. Ooh, look at the outs. Is he gonna go 6 innings? Is the question. I mean, does New York tee off on him? No, he goes 6 innings. It's pretty straightforward. Hey, 200. Almost want to parlay that with the other one for another game. That's the thing. Who was it? The last one? Snell. Yeah, Snell, Scooble, parlay. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. I thought about it. You can. I'm not. Strikeouts 7.5. How's New York striking out? 20th for 9. Oh, come on. It's plus 110 too. Oh, I gotta do it. Scooble respects coin over 7.5 Ks. You know what would be a fun thing to do? I just come down to. I thought we were going 6.5 plus is that in parlay, but nah, we're not. We'll just keep it straight. Keep it simple. 7.5. Scooble's going to strike out those pathetic Yankee bats. So hits, earned runs, walks, none of that. And oh, we didn't look at the history. Oops. I just got straight into it. Oh, Judge. Oh my goodness. Judge 2. Whoa. Wowie, wow. Soto not good, but Judge is good. Okay. Is Judge over here on the things? Judge. There's Judge. Yeah. Head to head. 6. He's green. Last 20. He's green. He's on 6 out of 10, but he's 4 out of 5. Oh, Judge off of Scooble. Oh my goodness. And Scooble's they're not going to walk him. Scooble's not that type. So, I got to take Judge as well. Judge over 1.5 HRR. Judge hits a homer, but yes, Scooble strikes out 10. That's what I'm calling this game. Yeah. Okay. I like it. We'll do that. Anything else looks good? No. How they hit lefties? I mean, Judge is still 302. A lot of red, though. That's good for Scooble. Stroh. Let's look at your history. I don't think we covered it real quick. Baez, 429, 2 homers. Are you on this list? Baez, where are you? No, you're not. How far I gotta scroll to find you? Are you even playing? You might not be playing. That's probably why. Okay. Yeah. Because... yeah, he's not popping up at all, so... okay, works for me. But if he does, for some random reason, play, yeah, you see what he's done. Righties, ew, he's terrible against righties, so maybe I'm glad he's on the list. Good. All right, let's go to bats. Oh, wait, I keep jumping around. I need to stop. Stroman hits, very up and down, strikeouts. Ugh, no. Earned runs, walks. He does walk a good bit. Whole season, let's look. 70% of the time he walks. Yeah, that's a possibility. You know what? That's a fun one we're doing. We're going to take Stroman over 1.5 walks plus Scooble over 17.5 pitching outs. Little parlay of them two together. That's what we're going to do. We'll parlay them together. So yeah, Stroman, Scooble's pitching outs. Where were they? His outs at 204, him at 189. I'm going to parlay them together because I like that. Let's do that. Let's have a little fun. It's the night game. It's the only game on the screen, so I'm going to watch it. So, all right, don't like any of the bats. I'm not taking a side. I'm not taking totals. I have Skubal to get 7.5 strikeouts, Judge 1.5 HR, and then the parlay of Stroman, walks, and Skubal pitching outs. All right, that's it. That's all 15 games broken down. We only passed on a couple games. We got a lot of one play per games. Some have a couple, but later till the night game, we have more fun. And today, Moneyline Parlay is it's a Pennsylvania parlay. It's Philly and Pitt. That's it. Nothing else stood out for me. For the home run, it's like Powerball today. I have 6 dudes, and you want the lucky numbers? Here you go. The first number, Berger from Miami. The second one, Call from Washington. The next one, Vaughn from the White Sox. Next, Jordan from Houston, Mr. Alvarez. Sager from Texas, and lastly, the Powerball himself, Mr. Judge from the Yankees. I'm taking all of these. I'm going to have some round robin $1 action on each one. $1 on all of them together, because who knows what that'll pay. That's gonna be fun. But outside of that, we're gonna round robin in twos probably, just to see what we can do, because why not? It's Sunday. It's fun. I got profits. I'm gonna have fun with them. So let's do that. Baseball's about having fun. We're betting on it. It's a good time. Drop a like, subscribe, check out Outlier, link in the description, link in the top comment. If you don't want to listen to me ramble for an hour, I get it. You want it all typed out nicely, become a member, become a Discord member, become a Patreon member. I got it for you everywhere. Drop questions. Hey, let's have a chat. Let me know what you're taking today. So outside of that, hopefully we all end up green, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.